So I just recently read that Animal Crossing New Horizon has sold nearly 12 million units, and that surprises me quite a bit. And I want to give my thoughts on this subject. From what I've seen about Animal Crossing, the New Horizon from YouTube videos and live streams, the game seems nothing more than a drudgery mimicking real life. For example, my history with Animal Crossing starts with the first one. I bought this game back in 2003. It came out in 2002. I tried it out in 2003 when it became a player's choice. From what I read about the game back then in the day, it all sounded fun. For example, getting to know your neighbors, customizing your house, going fishing, catching bugs, seeing where the new town is. I mean, that all sounds interesting and great on paper, right? So I went ahead and I bought the game, brought it home. I popped into my GameCube. I played it for an hour. Then after that, I never really touched it again, and my disappointment was colossal. I mean, what you read on paper, it seems really fun, but when you actually do it in game, it's actually quite boring and tedious. For example, such as the very first task you're given in the game is you buy your own house, then instantly you're in debt. Then you have to pay this mortgage off day by day. I mean, don't we already do that in real life? I don't want to pay a mortgage off in game while I'm doing that in real life. I have no desire to do that again. Another thing is catching bugs. You go around your village or your town with your net and you just catch bugs. I mean, you can collect bugs, but I just find that to be a pointless activity. Like, what's the point? You catch bugs, you catch different types of fishes, you dig out fossils to put them in display at a museum, but at the end of the day, it just seems pointless. Like, why am I doing this? Why is this fun? Like, I guess that's fun to some people, but I just can't find the appeal of it. And another thing that I found that was disappointing is that you can't really customize your house. Like when you start out, you start with a really small, basic square foot house. It's like one small square, and you can put in different types of objects that you buy from the store on a day by day basis. There's different objects to purchase in the store if you log in every day, but you can't really really customize your house, like design a different floor plan or set the patterns like have total control of to design your house both interior and exterior. You just get some preset defined square cube, and you can get a second story and you can get a basement, and then you just design it with the themes that is given to you within the game. There's not like total customization. I find that also disappointing as well. And other aspects are like you can go around town, you can talk to your neighbors, but these neighbors, there's not really that much in depth into these neighbors. Like they'll talk a bit, and that's pretty much it. And then you have your regular holidays, like for example, on July the 4th, you might see your neighbors throwing out fireworks. But I mean, it sounds great on paper. There might be a celebration, but really, when you go in games, there's really nothing significant happening, and that's why I never really got the appeal of Animal Crossing. For me, it just felt like a day by day slog. And I don't understand how 11.77 million people are really enjoying this game. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just nothing but a mimic of your real life, the drudgery of real life. And that just doesn't appeal to me. After coming home, after working 8 hours a day, the last thing I want to do is catch bugs, pay off a mortgage, and talk to my neighbors. And then that's just my thoughts on the subject, guys. Thanks.